Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on our DC colony. All right. First thing is, do we have a farmer? Do we have a rancher? We have a farmer here. We have a farmer here. Where's light sleep? I don't like you. All right, we're gonna take you, Marie, and we're gonna name you Super Marie. I gave up on looking up DC colony names or character names. I know I'm terrible. All right. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. Where's Marie? Marie, where are you? Super Marie. There you are, Super Marie. Let's start with farming. Alright, Super Marie, you may farm. Oh, whoops. Doop, boop. And okay, you got this playing, you got that stuff. Okay, good. There you go. You can go take care of these, Super Marie. And that would be a good place to do it. All right, now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take advantage of our refined carbon. Yes. So we're going to pick this back up and start getting these going. Why are we doing that? Well, because we need a diamond press. So we're going to stick our diamond press in right here. Go ahead and get you some floor space. Now we need a couple things for this. So this is in range, so we'll be able to load it with the refined carbon, so that's good. And then we need rad bolts for this thing to work. So ideally, we could stick it there. And we can do that. I see an issue with our power. Yeah, we're running this whole thing off of one grid, and we're going to add a bunch of power. Well, we'll change that. That is not a problem. So here's what we'll do. We will stick another one right here. We'll go right there, and then we will deconstruct this portion here. All right, cool. So that should take care of that. We should have... We do. We have two of them, though. Well, we'll plant the two near it. And then think about the others. Alright. The next thing we would want to do is plan for... We're still a little short on resources here. But this one goes up to that. We could connect it into the Oxalite farm. We're saving. Bear with us. Technical moment here. There we go. So we could take it up to the Oxalite farm. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. So we'll just go like this. Like that. And then we'd have to separate it out and whatnot. That means that eventually... we would pick up diamond. Now, why do we want diamond, you say? Well, you know. We want diamond for several reasons. The first thing we're going to do is get a lead tile here. Boink. Okay. Excuse me. So, we need to redo some rockets. For drill cones. Do we have any more places we have not been We haven't been to Burio. Okay, so we could reload you. We just gotta move it down again. Alright, now anyways, the reason we're doing this is because in order to automate, or not automate, but to go get materials from space, right? Okay. Okay, so we'll get those. We're going to start with this one. And what we want to do here is to build a rocket. Kitty, I can't see past you. I know you want to scratch. Come on, lay down. Please lay down. I can't see the screen. I'm gonna have to move you. Sorry. Do you want to clean yourself and stuff? That's great. You could do it over there. That's better. Okay. So we're going to build that, and obviously we're going to put in a drill cone on top of this. So we'll just set that. Perfect. There's our rocket. That's all we need. No. All right. So let's go ahead and get our ladder in place here. So now we are going to do some adjustments as we build here. Primarily, we're going to be taking all of this out. Do. These are the port unloaders, right? Yeah. Can we... Because maybe this isn't the smart way to do it. Alright, well, we'll take these out first. We'll deconstruct this one. Let's check out our star map really quick, because you're sitting over here. So it'll take you 8 tiles to go there. I'm trying to think. If we'll move you here so that you can do a little more scanning with whatever's in range of that. Yeah, we'll do that first, and then we'll move you onwards. All right, excellent. And then let me see. We were gonna launch you, right? We just need some steel in here. So what I want to do is try to automate a lot of stuff. Okay, so we got that taken care of. We're gonna deconstruct you guys. I gotta think about what is the best way. So now I know we don't have to have these down here. So for example, if I go to shipping and I just take the port unloader, right? We can stick this at a certain height. So, yeah. Now, if I put it there, does it have... It needs a floor. All right, that's not a problem. So let's see here. We would want... Well, it depends on where we're going to go with this rocket. Is this a short-range rocket? We need metals the most. So this is 10% copper, 10% aluminum and igneous rock, cobalt 10%, I'm just taking a look here for a moment. I mean, those are the closest, right? Obviously, there's these down here. That has iron ore, and then this one has tungsten. And this one has gold, which technically we don't need, but the iron ore would be better. I do know that if, like, we go for the glimmering and it has the molten copper or the molten tungsten or things like that, that you need a liquid cargo tank. Any of these that have liquid in them, you have to have a liquid and a solid in order to collect. Fullerene, we really need that later. I think we're going to start off nearby. Now, I know that the drill cone, based on the description, can only harvest around 20 tons a trip. So it's going to be several trips, and then these things regenerate like 1 to 2% over the course of 100 cycles. To fully, like if you took all 54 tons out of this, it would take 100 cycles before it's renewed. So either way, it's like 3 trips to empty it, right? Now these are all close. 1, 2, 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go to this one. 7, 8, 9, 10 to go to this one. Yeah, so, alright. You'll have to excuse me, I'm thinking out loud. Let's get these 2 built so that I know what I'm doing here first. Okay, so we're going to need a couple other things. This is the fuel line, right? Yes. So let's bring the fuel line up. Where does it have to be? Is it this one? Or would it be this one? It's this one. There's our fuel line. Because I'm thinking of, is this where I need these? But this one's set up, so we're fine. Okay, so once that gets built, we'll be able to take care of that. Down here, this is just waiting for the rad bolts, which need these things to be planted first before we'll get that. Now, the other thing we could do from a radiation standpoint is we could build one of these. To give ourselves some extra. Too bad you can't point it down. You can only do left or right. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting another one of these things in. You could do it up here. Like, if we did it there... Oh wait, but doesn't this thing need depleted uranium? Emits radiation when powered that can be collected by Radbolt. Wait a minute. Emits radiation when powered that can. Requirement, yeah, okay. Never mind. We don't want to do that right now. Simply because we don't have a renewable source set up for our uranium, so let's just be smart about that. Okay, so the refined carbon was added. Now, whether that was... I'm assuming it's because this added it. So that's good. All right. Well, anyways, we got that done. Oh, good. Let's come over here. So, let's put in our fuel tank. Blink. Build. And build. The other thing we would need is storage. Now, we can only do 20 tons at most. This one... it doesn't tell me how much, but we'll start with it. And then we would want a liquid. We're going to try to keep the rocket as small as possible. All right, now unfortunately we can't put in this the small thing. We're going to have to put in one of these, which kind of sucks. So, we're going to move this down. I hate that it's not as wide as the rest. Alright, we'll go ahead and build that. Alright. So go ahead and set this up. I realize we have a problem here too. How am I going to get over here? See, I never think these things through. Can you build ladders across the top? Is that allowed? Will that block the rocket? We'll try. A long ways to go around, but since I built this, the only way to reach this is if we can come around. So, alright, we'll fix that. Meanwhile, we need to deconstruct this because we're going to be moving this. And we need to deconstruct this because we're going to be moving that and these. And that one, and these three also. Alright, now while we're doing that, we better check over here. How are we doing? Is this thing emptied? Almost! Wow, good. Good time to come check, right? Okay, so you are researching or checking on things. I don't think... Let me see, so this is 60... Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't go over there, so we'll go ahead and send you home. We'll go ahead and... I thought I set the destination. There we go. Okay, we'll begin the launch sequence. Are you full? Not yet. Is there a reason we can't reach you? Waiting delivery, because you're gonna have to move out of the way if we're gonna land those other rockets. Let's see. It doesn't say it can't reach it, so... Now you guys got over here by going across, so maybe we don't have to have the top ones. Oh, because you can run across the bottom. I'm stupid. Okay. So that means we don't have to have these, just in case they do block the path. Now, you guys gonna deliver here? No? You're not gonna deliver here? Here, we'll move it down one more. Maybe that's what we need to do. Alright. Meanwhile, we need more things. So you're gonna come up into space. You're fully loaded with food and oxygen and all that good stuff. So, you know, that's excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and begin launch. And you're gonna go make databanks. Okay, yeah, so we just needed to get it down here where you can reach it. Okay. Perfect. We have our rover. Okay. We're good to go, right? Where were we sending you? We're sending you to here. To drop off a thing. Okay, let's look. Do we got food? We got food. We got oxygen. We got everything, right? Oxygen. Yeah. So begin launch sequence. Okay. Alright, that takes care of you. You're out of there. Okay, now before... Let's start prioritizing these because we've got to build a platform to land some rockets on. Alright, and then we need to set up automation. What was this for? Oh yeah, so... Okay. So next we're going to take this. So what we want to do is we want to share this in between our rockets, right? So for example, if we're going to have the thing here, we would need to deconstruct that one. Go Biobots! Alright, then we need to look at our rocketry. And we need a new platform. So I should, in theory, be able to stick you right here. So they'll share one ladder that has all that stuff for the loading. Perfect. We can do this right here. We're going to need more steel. How'd you get here? Huh. Hey, we're back. Well, we got a port unloader here, so that's fine. There we go. We just need power to it. Oh, there goes the... Oh, no. What's going on? Oh, yeah, we were, No, that's not it. What's going on? Well, we can do that. We seem to have a slight power interruption. Oh, I bet you we've drained these and we completely forgot that we were doing this and we didn't put in the petroleum connection again. Well, you know, sometimes you do these things and it's just like, you know, oops, did we really do that? There we go. But we can deconstruct these two. And we can deconstruct those pipes, and those 2 pipes, and that pipe. This would have to be repaired again, and this one will have to be repaired again. So, yeah. But that'll give us a little bit of iron back as well to repair them. Let me see. We can deconstruct those. This one is empty, so we can deconstruct it as well. Excellent. We can deconstruct these. This will give us some materials back. We're not using this, but... Okay, cool. Well, that gets us a little bit of stuff back. Also solves the power issue. Alright, and then you're making diamonds because we need 1,000 kilograms of diamond for our drill cone. And you are emptying. Perfecto. Excellent. Alright. That's good. We can go ahead and deconstruct you and deconstruct you. And then what we're going to do is... Let me see. So we're going to be... We send oxalite. What is this sending? We're sending oxalite, but because we didn't turn this off. Let's disable this for a moment. I saw the comment about we're wasting, you know, oxalite because we're not storing it properly. You're right. We need to get that taken care of. Basically... Now, I haven't looked anything up. Let's see if we can be smart about it. And I can't remember the exact comment and if it told me about what we can do. So, let's see. When this oxalite gets here, let's come here and there we go. All right, so doesn't tell me properties bait. Interesting. Because it can be used as bait for the bugs, but I get it. So if... Well, we're in space. I'm trying to think. If we immerse it in water, it wouldn't off-gas, right? I actually do not know. Okay, so we got this built. That's good. Okay. Because we got a rocket coming back, so... I mean, we have an empty place, so it's not an issue. But let's get that done. And then we would want to come over here to right here, right? Yes. This is where we want to build the new tower. For a moment, I thought a rocket was landing. Power wire. Now that means we we need to deliver oxalite to this. We can't keep it in, I would say just put a conveyor loader receptacle. But we can't because it would still off gas. We could possibly put a sensor? To where when it senses this is here, does this thing have a... No. So this does not, but the rocket platform does. So it'll send a green signal when the rocket is on the platform. I mean, that would be good, but then when the tank is full, I don't want Oxalite to come. So it would have to be, it sends a green signal. And then once it receives the green signal, well, this is just a single input of the same type. We're saying once it sends it, it makes a timer. That's possible. To where, okay, rocket lands, then the timer sensor activates, and it sends a green signal for a certain amount of time. Or maybe it's a signal counter would be better. So it counts how many times a green signal has been received up to a chosen number. When the chosen number is reached, it sends a green signal until it receives another green signal, then it resets automatically. Huh. I might have to look up some automation to figure out the best way to maybe do that. Because this sort of makes sense, but if it's like the rocket lands, it sends a green signal of 1. Right? Is that what it's counting? Because it says how many times a green signal has been received. So it's now received a green signal. But then what happens? Okay, stop, pause, halt, whoa, starvation. You got food. You got food. You got food. You don't have food. Yeah, that's fine, but... Oh. Oh. You can't get out. Because you landed on this rocket platform over there. I know you little robots are over here, but... Okay, we got one. No? No, okay. I thought the droid was gonna do it. This is gonna be really tight. You're bringing it back? No, you're going over there. Well, that's not really appreciated. The alert is over here. You doing it? Okay, you're doing it. Alright, good. Come on. No. Okay, well, you came out and did it, so good job. Okay, now you can go eat. Alright, good. And we got this built back so that we can take off again. Alright, so that would mean we would need an unloader. See, this is where maybe this was a mistake. I should have put them in the middle. But it works. or unloader. We would need you there. And then we would need or unloader. You there. Okay. Alright, well. We've stared at these for a long time. We've completely ignored every other colony and what help might be needed in places, including here. This is still too hot, huh? Did we even cool it down? Yeah, we did. Just not enough. Alright, and then this one must be dormant. Yeah, so that's why. Okay, well. Alright, so we got those to take care of. We got some other things to fix, obviously. Fortunately, we're okay on food, and we're okay on food over here as well. Yeah. Idleness. How dare they be idle? Yeah, so anyways, and we're well over on our episodes. So in the next episode, we will take a look at what we need to do next. Take care, everybody.